Hello and welcome back to another pro. Oh, I always go back to the bad habit, right? Oh no, I messed up a little bit. Welcome back to another casual night chit chat show. Whew. All right, today it's gonna be an interesting day, or rather this week. Okay, it is the in no great. I messed up the whole initial section. Ugh, ugh. All right, today is a big announcement because we're gonna start with season 0, and that is the basically I'm gonna kickstart a few things, and yeah, today is the day. Hey there, Lady Buddha, welcome to the stream. So there we go. There we go. First thing I want to double check a few things. Let's see. What do I have? No, everything is sorted out in a way, but I think some requires a little bit of a change. Okay, not really a change though. Not really a change, but just some code optimization and something went wrong. Yeah, I won't say game breaking. I can remove the code and everything looks okay-ish, but slightly game breaking. Slightly. Alright. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. First thing first, I want to showcase. Yeah, I want to showcase this one. And let's see. Loading up brawlers. Okay, so there we go. We have this. So I've done, I mean, I redo the whole entire adventure and raid stuff. So right now you have your avatar will pop up instead of adventuring, air quote, off stream. And that's it. I want to go through a few things for that. So we're going to go through that a little bit later after the halftime show, because we're going to play some brawlers as usual. And of course, we have some topic. We have a very interesting topic for today. Okay, or rather for this episode, episode 6. Don't forget to sign up for Sudden Death 10. Yeah. So one thing good about if you have a community, at least have a scheduled stuff. I would say every week is actually very good. All right. Every week is just nice. Once a month is like bare minimum. And so we have some community run event every Saturday 9 a.m. PT time. All right. Unfortunately, uh, I'm not always free during that hour recently. In general, yeah, but I would participate whenever I can. That's for sure. Okay, round two. We're gonna put a pin on that a little bit. I probably don't want to go for it. Yeah, I probably don't go. Yeah, I can't beat this hand. I can't beat that hand. Regardless how I play, it's still unbeatable. 3-8 minus a 5. I probably could pressure for a fold, but yeah, going against Daily Diamond, the odds of getting pressured for that is highly unlikely. If I played something like this, probably I would able to. On hindsight, maybe I should flex this round. But then again, he played once, so I'm slightly, yeah, see. It is weird though. It is weird. But then again, it's just me, because every time I play something strong, yeah, my opponent will just run away. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. But either way, we are getting some damage done. That's nice. Do we want to do this? I don't want. I really want to do 6-3, okay? I really, really want to do. That's probably a strong hand-ish. So we're going to take a chance and fold for now. One check. 7-7. All right, nice. Nice. Managed to dodge. Okay, so that's that. And yeah, so this week, well, at least this week, I'm slightly a little bit more productive than usual. 6. Do you have really? Okay, I'm gonna put a pin on any story, but I'm just gonna commentate this game a little bit. Do you really have so much big cards? I'm gonna fold this and see if I'm right. Wow, 6-8. Yeah, I didn't. It didn't feel good to challenge that hand. That's the thing. It didn't feel good. Wow, that's a lot of big cards now. If I were to do 6-1, all right, let's do this gambit. All right, I probably will die if Daily Diamond were to call this hand, and if he plays like a 1 or a 3, I might be in a deep trouble. All right, I'm gonna play that. Yes, got it, got it. Now the next question is, I am kind of close in the lethal zone. Kinda. I could do something strong. If we get a 6 or 7, we'll play it with an 8. No. Ah, no. I'd want to bluff though. Truth to be told, I really, really want to bluff. I really want to flex this way, but I don't think I can. I don't think I have enough to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna C6, we're gonna fold. The odds of Daily Diamond calling me slightly higher. Oh, flex. Yeah, I kinda. That's why I was like thinking like 8-1. Or 8-1 would have been, no, 8-1 would have been like steady a little bit. Okay, that fold is one of my lifeline. That's the reason why it's like I don't mind flexed. Yeah, okay, lifeline succeeded. Lifeline succeeded. Unless he plays a 7. If it's a 7-8, you know what? GG. Oh, I got this. I got this. The next question is, would he wants to call me out for? So he's trying to get some cards in. I could flex, like on one end I could have flexed here. The next hand's gonna be interesting though. The next hand is gonna be interesting. Truth to be told, the next hand is gonna be very, very interesting. I'll play a 7-8, a strong hand. A strong hand, but not the best possible hand because Daily Diamond might be running. And I was thinking like, do I want to flex? Like I could play 7. Yeah, I should have flexed though. I should have flexed. GG. GG on me because most likely Daily Diamond has the cards already. Unless I lucked into a 7-8. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's GG for me. Game over for me. 8-8? 7? Yeah, that's a 7-8. Yeah, that's easy. Easy. So I failed because I should have flexed on one hand. It's either the third last hand or the second last hand. And then since I failed, then GG. GG on me. Yeah. Daily Diamond managed to hold out. Because I need, yeah, technically should I? This is my bad habit. Yeah, play a little bit, slightly a little too safe-ish. Slightly. Nah, too safe-ish. And I paid the price. Yep. GG. Let's see what else do we have. Oh yeah, I muted all the game audio in general, so that's okay. Now we have actually a very good topic for today, and the question is, is it time? No, is it time? No, it is time. It's always time. All right, it's always time. But the question is, have I been repeating too much? That's the thing. Have I been repeating too much? All right, I'm gonna check a Discord a little bit. I've not checked out on some of the news, so we want to take a look at the news on brawlers. Let's see how it goes, because that is the progress of the game will determine a few factors. Let's see. Do I want to 3-7? I want to do 5-7, but 3-7. All right. So you put a 3. The only way to beat me is an 8. 7 would have been equalized, the tide. So that's all right. 3-8. Why am I doubting that, right? Why am I doubting? We are going against Daily Diamond. Daily Diamond has good 8 holders. Yeah, and if I challenge wrongly, that's the end of me. All right, so not to go too deep on that. Let's see, nothing much on Discord. Really nothing much on Discord, which is a shame. Yeah, I will challenge this. Easy challenge. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have sudden death. No, like I said, weekly event, it's always a good thing, regardless what I'm gonna say. It's always good things. Da, da, da. 7, because weekly event always keep the community at least engaged once a week, right? No matter how you see it. That's it. That's that, right? I forgot I fold. Did I fold? I fold. I was checking on Discord for a while. 5-1. Oh, no. 5-1. I'm gonna go for 5-1. Let's see if I can cash this in. Because the power meter is juicy enough. Yes. Yes. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool. So nothing much from the main game dev. But they are busy with their other games, so like I said, nothing much to comment over there. 7 again. Oh, tempting. Very tempting to call personally, but 7-8. Tempting to call. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, nothing much other than the brawl for all. The brawl for all again, like they, yeah, I would say they really dropped it. They had it and they dropped it for reasons. I think I can figure out 1 or 2 good reasons. The other one is like 50-50. It's like, yeah. Yeah, nothing much. Nothing much. It's quiet on the brawler side of stuff. But on Spin Tycoon, yeah, so Tyranno Studio is busy with Spin Tycoon. That'll be quite interesting. Okay, 2-2. I don't like this. I don't like this. But I got nothing to. I don't have much to challenge. 6-3. I decided. Yeah, because my health is juicy and everything. Could have challenged. Yeah. No. If it's me on the other end, that's the correct play. Actually, what Daily Diamond did is correct. Now, do I have enough to go through the next? The thing is 6 cards here. That's the thing. 6 cards over here. We're gonna take a. This is really a 50. Like, would it bite this? Would it bite this? Because if I play 7-8, I was guessing if I play 7-8, would he bite? Because at the same time, because this is a counter flag, so that there is like this 2 consideration and GG. Got him. Got him. That was good. That was supposed to be like the previous game. GG. All right, cool. So that's that. And yeah, no, I'm gonna play a few more rounds. Now, one of the key things. All right, so back to the story at hand is, no, you need if see, the thing is that there is a that it is a twofold. I would say a twofold though. If a game still have its community, is it still, that's the topic that I want to put up today. Okay, a very interesting topic because it also applies to me as well. As for the stream, same question. So you've created a product. First thing first, GG. And all right, so let's go to. I'm just gonna open up this question first while I gather my thoughts a little bit. I already have a few things that I want to say, but I just want to go through and see if it's still worth, if it's worth it, and did my what you call this? Did my reason change as of today? So the question is, you have created a product. So in this case, we have brawlers. For me, it's the stream, and I'm creating a game ish. The unfortunate part for me, right? For me, it's more of a minus. I think a few more points because I'm creating a game on Twitch, which utilizes Twitch stream. It's not a game yet. Okay, that's the sad part. It's not a game yet, so I don't really have a product per se. And when you have less not say viewers, if your viewers goes down or you don't have enough, oh yeah, if your player count, all right, I'll put it this way, your player count, your users are on the low side. Now the question is, how low is low, right? How low is low? Because the one I want to put it is, there are lots of games out there that failed last year. Oof. It is painful, right? It is painful. I saw some of the numbers, and the player count is, well, for a tried and true game, it's some of them are hilariously very bad, right? And they have to shut down. All right, cool, Daily Buddha. Thanks for tuning in. So we are down with one, which is cool, because we're going to talk about the game as well later. And I want to talk about the not say user, but the active player count. Okay, hold on a sec. Oh great, I'm out of water. No, I don't want to refill my water right now during the stream, and I totally forgot to do that. But my throat is dry. Give me 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes. I'm gonna just let this background game play for a while. And actually, that's the whole idea why I'm creating a game like, not say game like this, but I want to do something like this in the background, and hopefully I can make a game for like a proper game on Twitch, and then you guys can play. Obviously, there's going to be an offline version for sure. So yeah, hang in there. All right, quick refill, and here we go. So the number one question that I always ask myself on a daily basis is, if there is no players, no users, is it still worth doing it? Hold on, I want to zoom in a little bit. All right, yeah, just keep it interactive. All right, so like brawlers, we have like a handful of people, easily just a handful of people left. I would say actively playing the game. Obviously, the organizers for the Sudden Death weekly tournament, or I would say the weekly event. Is it a tournament? How do we, what do you call a weekly event, right? Because tournaments are usually, you know what, tournaments, let's keep it as simple as it is, right? So we have weekly tournaments for that, which is nice. But we have the same players here and there. So that means we don't have new users. Now, the problem is not because we don't have new users. The problem is why nobody else wants to play. And that's the question, because same goes to my stream and my YouTube channel. Episodes that I've uploaded to my YouTube, I don't get actually a lot of views, which is, I'm not complaining about that, because I have my number one reason. Okay, as long as I get one view, regardless whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, because this is a live stream, I don't feel so bad. And because I don't get a lot of view, rules. I need to switch the approach, which I did for this, which I actively did kinda late last year, but this year I switched to more active game development. So in theory, for me, I don't get views, that's okay because I still am practicing and learning to do game dev and I'm trying to put across some of my games out there. However, if it does not have any players, would I be still upset? That I don't have an answer. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer because the main goal for this is for the community. Right? If you really ask me, if I sit down and list down, this is mainly for the community. I'm doing this on my spare time, and at the same time, I'm also learning to make proper, not say proper games, but learning to make games and then practice. Right? Just practice. Practice makes perfect. Simple as that, right? And that's it. Yeah. If the game fails, I didn't waste money. I Unfortunately, time is money, so there we go. And my free time I could use for something else. That's also true. That's very true. And yeah, but for me, I think the cost of learning the game dev on the fly, and if I have a community, a small, even if it's a small one, like one or two, I'm still appreciative, right? So in a way, it's not a wasteful endeavor for me. However, for other games out there, this tune changes because uh, I would say not say triple A games, but make big games out there. They are not charity work. They definitely do not operate on my reasoning. And I'm gonna put a pin on that first. This is one of those things I need to fix. I need to fix that. So that is bad. I'm gonna just pull one guy on the back. Oh no, this is not. I need to pull. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! All right, cool. Yeah, so this is the thing I need to fix because it keeps going back and forth like this, and this is one of the things that I need to figure out. And guess what? Because I'm developing this game, yeah, I can try to figure this out a little bit more. So that's good. On one end, that's good. And it's mainly for me to, again, it's a learning process for me. It's a learning journey. So for those who are tuning in, you get to enjoy or not. You get to see my progress on my game dev. Simple as that, right? Unfortunately, I don't really have a nice cool visual on the back. Let's put a different visual. Yeah, it's getting boring. I need well, I have a game already, right? I already chose a game to do all this, and guess what? I already have two games queued up to easily to switch to. Number one is Marvel Rivals. Now, I'm not gonna play rank for Marvel Rivals, okay? And Marvel Rivals is one of those games that it sweeps by storm. Like it is free to play, and lots of people are playing it, and it's crazy. It's crazily good. Okay, so yeah, maybe I need to create content around that. I don't know. I don't know. So that's not say I don't know. There are lots of things that I can do. So for those YouTubers out, no, for those who are tuning in through YouTube, right? Don't forget to support this channel, right? And that's it. Maybe I need to find the question it has. Yeah, okay. So before I go to the big publisher, so obviously the question is my content good enough? That's it. Is it good enough? Do I need to switch it up again? And yeah, do I need to find something that sticks? And that's always a process that has been ongoing, right? Since I started streaming like years ago. Wow. If you look back some of my old streams, if I can still pull it out, it's during the I started streaming during Destiny. Yeah, that is so long ago. That two seven no, I don't think it's 217, 216, 215, 216. That's no 240. Yeah, 215, 216. It's definitely not 214. That's like 10 years ago, a decade. Yeah, and I'm nowhere near a typical person who, uh, earns off a little bit through YouTube ads, like zero, including Twitch, zero revenue. I'm not complaining, right? To me, the my goal wasn't to make off a living through Twitch and or YouTube. Now, back then I tried, and it's one of those things that I told myself, all right, try, just do it. Yeah, you will never know. If it sticks, great. If it doesn't stick, at least you tried. All right. So that's my approach for game dev. Big publishers obviously requires a return of profit, right? ROI, return of investment. Return of profit. No, ROI. They have an ROI to hit. They need to at least break even or whatnot. And surprisingly, surprisingly, games that worked out pretty well, but because they don't get a good return, they are dead. So dead. Now the question to me right now is, do I want to switch a little bit to gaming news? Because if I take a look at Web3, obviously number one is I would have to say, right, I have to come in and say that I started off my not say YouTube. My YouTube journey has always been gaming, right, 100%. It's just that lately, in recent years, I switched up a little bit to Web3 gaming, aka blockchain gaming and whatnot. And I don't receive a lot of news on the Web3 side. Yeah, because maybe we have to go through. You know what? I think I should go through again, right? Bring in the news for Web3 gaming and see how it goes. But then again, that's the thing. Not many people well, if I talk about gamers, right, not many gamers out there, they entertain the Web3 stuff because most of them are rug pulls. A lot of them, they have a very interesting, I will call it a business plan which deters, all right, the keyword is it deters most players out there, and that is a problem. That's it. That's it. No matter how I see it, that's the case. So the question now is, I could evolve a little bit, right? Just try to copy some of the Web3 games out there and see how easy or how hard is it to make. That's one way to do it. Yeah, maybe, maybe. Should I? That's the question, right? That's mainly for me. Okay, that's mainly for me to answer. But yeah, it's definitely something for sure. And surprisingly, one of the biggest reason that I switched to game dev or start picking up game dev and do it live on stream is that one of the projects that I follow, I've been talking a lot about. They should have this feature, they should have that feature. And guess what? Some say it's hard to do and whatnot. For me, I would say, okay, if I can't do it, means it's hard. Let's put it this way. I'm just a potato programmer out there. Or rather just a hobbyist game dev, not even a programmer, right? Scratch programmer. I'm zero. I just know how to write a few codes on a game engine, using a game engine, and that's not a programmer. That's just, come on, that's just copy pasta. All right. So because of that, then yeah, that's it. That's it. If I can make it, which means the dev team should able to do it much better. So that's that. Either how, I have taken up the challenge to make a game for this year, and obviously integrate with Twitch stream and whatnot. So that's me. All right. So I do not feel too lost if I don't get views or I wouldn't say subscribers because I still want subscribers for my YouTube channel. Right? I still want followers for my Twitch channel, that's for sure. But that's life. That's it. That's it. Right? This week's episode is gonna be a big thing to swallow for me, because I'm putting everything on the table and see what have I went through and how far have I actually gone. Yeah, yeah. Throat's a little dry. Give me a sip. So there you go. Can I make a game like this? Unfortunately, this one is a little bit more, I won't say complex, but I need a little bit more knowledge. Number one knowledge is I need to get at least the multiplayer server thing done. Like if I don't understand how the server client side works, yeah, I wouldn't know how to do this. And talking about that, right, just a quick little thing, since we're on the game dev journey anyway, since I'm pivoting a little bit further from brawlers, but we still play brawlers for half an hour. And of course, right now we are in a halftime show. Quick thing is I do have a NFT collection. I want to say digital collectibles, okay, but it is not mandatory. I've already written out a lot of I already put a lot of restriction on those and requirements. Like this is mainly for people who are already in the ecosystem, and of course, if you're curious, my collection is free. All right, simple, free. All you need to do is go to my Twitter handle. I will give out giveaways from time to time. Sadly, this week I try to do it, right? But we don't have anyone today, or rather as of today. So boo hoo hoo to me, which means nobody wants my collection. Oh. Again, I am not worried about that. I'm trying to make things free and accessible for most of for the majority, right? That's it. That's it. If you really ask me, that's my goal for this whole year. Yeah, this whole year is mainly focusing on, right, two things. Number one, game dev. I want to create a game. Number two, I want to obviously try to build my brand, right? Try to get more subscribers. Try to figure out what sticks. Okay, let's put it this way: figure out what sticks for the Twitch stream side. That's it. That's it. I'm not going anywhere else for that. And I've allocated enough time. Basically every not say every hour, 1 hour every Tuesday and Thursday, which means I already committed 2 hours for the stream, plus chit chat, game dev, whatnot, and that's that. That's as simple as that, right? Nothing else. Nothing else. So do I, like I said, I don't lose out too much on stuff. 2 hours in my life in a week. Okay. So now we have reached the halftime show. Unfortunately, this thing is not really working as intended already, which is a little shame. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the upcoming season 0. So I'm trying to figure out what is working and how can I make it a little bit more interactive-ish. Okay, before I move on to much more bigger projects out there. And that's it. Right, that's all. Number one is, so a lot of free to play games. My game is gonna be free to play anyway. One of the biggest incentive for people to play is daily quest, number one, and of course seasons with seasonal cosmetic. Simple as that. So we're gonna start off with season 0, and this is a big thing for me because I'm tackling two things. Number one, I am putting my Twitch game, a game that utilizes Twitch, which is this guy. I'm gonna push it to live, as in now it's committed. No, it was live. No. Now I'm committed, which means a lot of things that I need to do already, and I need to do it, which means I can't just say and then not to say put in the back burner. I need to reprioritize a few things, which I already did, and I just need to follow through. I already have a lot of things queued up already. I think it's just nice for me to handle. Right now, I think personally, the game is actually working as intended. And Is it engaging? Is it engaging enough? That's the question. The answer is not there yet. Not there yet. Which I will explain later, like how I want to make my game. Yeah, we already done with the topic for the day already, right? Because we actually had a lot of time today for this episode, right? And surprisingly, yeah, it's great. Okay, so we have that. Now, obviously, people now for Twitch, I'm trying to crack the code a little bit, right? Can I get at least mm, at least 10 active viewers? You know what? I'm gonna write down a few things. Right, I'm gonna write down a few things, and of course, we can talk a few things as well. Now, obviously, yeah, no. You know what? I think the next second half of the episode we can talk a little bit. Like once we reach a threshold, we definitely need to change. Okay, this is one thing I learned a little bit throughout my, I won't say career, throughout my streaming career, air quotes. It's not even a career, but streaming experience. I have to shift. I really have to shift to the next thing, regardless how it goes. Now the question is, do I want to? No, now I have to obviously put out the money that I've obviously you need to spend money to earn money, right? That's also something. That's also something. I couldn't. I haven't cracked the code, all right? And not say I have not cracked the code. Obviously, one of the biggest requirement is very simple, right? Very straightforward. Zero politics, right? Number one, zero politics. I just want to stay away from that. It's too dramatic. Although I could have gotten a lot of views from there as well, you know. Zero. Number two, I would like to avoid anything financial. I won't say financially because when it comes to blockchain, crypto, and whatnot, yeah, there is some financial thing over there which I want to avoid as well. Unfortunately, the topic I chose is near impossible, right? NFT, Web3, crypto, rug pull, scam, yeah, gambling, loot. Okay, it's the fun thing that Web3 games does not have is loot boxes, which is they don't call it loot box though. It's the funny thing. They don't call it a loot box. I just realized they don't call it loot box. They just call it packs. Wow. I just realized. Yeah. And talking about packs, okay. So obviously I am also running a blockchain collection. Again, it's free. But it's not important for the YouTube side, but for my Twitch side, all right, I want to give out these are the things I want to give away for Twitch viewers because they took the time to actually tune in to my stream live. And of course, I want to learn the ins and out of making a collection. A JPEG with a possible monetary value. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's it. And what makes people buy certain JPEGs from certain projects? For example, like Bored Ape Yacht Club, Um, the other one is there's another one I used to follow, Doodles. Pudgy Penguins is actually very surprisingly I won't say a success, but they are successful. It's like wow, I know them through NFT, okay, and then I realized they have actually, shots on almost everywhere. It's like wow, no, that's a good use of, all right, if the owner gets a lot of money through their NFT sale, that's actually a very good use. And they have physical merchandise, which is also fantastic. And I think that's a very good, I would call it a good diversification of your brand. All right, you don't just have crypto stuff, you have physical merch. You actually use your money to do at least some entertaining shots, which is nice. I actually do appreciate those type of projects because most projects, the moment they take your money, poof, gone, rug pull. Ta-da! One of the most one of the most recent one was the Hawk 2 Hawk 2 no, Hawk 2 girl, right? The Hawk 2 coin, meme coin. So yeah, that one was oh, I do tune into CoffeeZilla, right? And I hear all the interesting crypto scams over there, and that's the reason why I have a lot of requirement for myself and restriction not to dive inside there. And there's always something going to my mind like there's no bleh, tongue twisted. There's always something in the back of my mind. I should create a meme coin, and I can easily say no, no. You won't probably will. I won't say 100% because part of me actually wants to understand a little bit about the meme coin, which is interesting, which I will talk more about meme coins and how I would like to tackle it. But I can easily say 99% I will not create a meme coin for the sake of creating a meme coin, right? The coin community is a very interesting thing. And yeah, I would say no. Yeah. NFTs, I'm diving in, so I'm learning a little bit more. I want to figure out a few fun ways to make collection nicer. And I think digital collections is definitely something. Is it gonna worth a lot? Yeah, that's the part. I don't know. Okay, so that's a lot of story over there. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about season 0, right? I derailed a lot, so we're gonna come back. So season 0 is very straightforward. This is a test season. It's gonna run throughout February till March, so it's a 2-month test. No, wait. Hold on. Do I want to do quarterly? Quarterly is the one that makes the most sense, okay? In my opinion, quarterly is the one that makes the most sense. So let's put, I have to make a decision right here, right now. So if you're tuning in this live, yeah, it's right here, right now. If you're tuning in this later, okay, you know what? Let's do it quarterly. Let's do it quarterly. I want to do like 4 months, 4 months, 4 times. Yeah, I want to do 4 months once, but now we squish down to 3 months once. The only difference is season 0 is, yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff I need to prepare. So season 0, February today, or rather today's stream. For those who are watching on YouTube, this is definitely up already until end of March, which means 1st of April. April Fools would be the new season. Will be season 1. And the reason why I copy this seasonal stuff is that it gives me a, not say a roadmap. One of the things that I don't like, all right, again, I derail. Any project that says roadmap, I would take it a grain of salt, okay? Because I got burned way too much on that roadmap. Because a lot of projects out there, they show like very nice roadmap, and I was thinking, can I do this? Answer is no. I like to see this happen, and it never happened. It never happened, and that's the reason why. All right, so gonna put that. So season 0, like no, so February, March. You will get a special cosmetic for your character at the end of the day, at the end of the season. The number 1. All right, so this is the part I think I've decided. The first place, or rather the number 1 on the leaderboard gets to influence a big decision. All right, and then the runner up, if there's a lot of people playing on the seasonal board, then I will put a little bit like I'll open up, right, the priority, not say priority, I'll open up the suggestion from the people on the leaderboard. But for me to consider, yeah, so the lower the rank, the lower the possibility. So right now I think I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3. Obviously number 1, if you are number 1 on the leaderboard, I will implement as best as I can. Number 2, like 50-50 maybe. Number 3 is like, if it's a good idea that I can do, then great. If it's something that I could not do it on a short schedule, then too bad. Yeah, so that's that. And obviously the leaderboards, right? If you are the top 3, the podium placements, you will get a, I won't say a 1 of 1. Number 1 will get a 1 of 1. 2 and 3 will get a special variant. And then after that, the rest is common, right? So that's the part where I'm gonna do the alright. So the one is not really a loot box. These are the few things a lot of people don't like, right? Gamers, including myself, right? Loot boxes, game. Now, okay, I won't say gamification, but would I say pay to win? The pay to win side is a whole different topic by itself, so I'm not gonna open up that can tonight. So that's that. And yeah, so that's season 0. So in order to how do you get points in season 0? All you need to do is just come down to Twitch and just play this game, or rather just enter this game. Simple as that. And this is the part where I want to talk about game a little bit more. Now, this game that I'm creating right now, it's more of a direct I would call it Twitch raid, but not exactly like Twitch raid. This is basically a very stripped down version of a typical RPG raiding, which means there is a boss and then you just need to take down. In fact, I don't even call it a raid at all. I'll just literally call it a you know what? I'm gonna call this just a boss rush, because that's that's how it's called back at the days when I play a game called Castlevania, right? Basically, you fight boss after boss after boss after boss, with little to not say no rest. There's no exploration needed. So yeah, it's a boss rush. And previously, I did a version. So this one is version 2, technically, or actually version 3 in my opinion. Because version 1 was the adventure, which is the text-based version of this style of game, but you don't cooperate. And then version 2, you have a boss, and then you send your characters out and attack. But it's a bit different because I want to make it as a one-off boss for the stream. Then I realized that not many people are tuning in, so I decided to make something like this, which is a little bit more active. So this is version 3. It's not that active yet. It is a little bit more, just a little bit more interactive, just a little bit. Yeah, but still no, because the next progress is that you can actually, what do you call this? You can, I won't say control your characters directly. All right, these are avatars. I already named them. These are apes, or ABE, ape, right? Because they are the characters that I've made. So I actually have I'm planning to print out. I'm still not say creating them. I'm still trying to find a nice middle ground to print them out as a toy. I already have one prototype done, which is nice. I'm happy with that prototype. Can be better, right? The thing is, can be better. I'm not ready yet. So at the end of the year, I would not just have a game. I would also have a toy. That's cool. That's cool. So I've designed them. I need to go through another few iterations to make sure they are a little bit more cooler, because one of the things is I need to separate the head. So one of the things that, you know what, I'm gonna leave this for another day. My toy design. And why am I still not say roadblock, but yeah, right. Currently I'm on a roadblock for the toy design. A few things have changed from time to time. Unfortunately, it's because of the iterations that I've made. No, not iterations that I made. Because of certain things that I need to consider, and when I print out, yeah, I need to have more iterations of it. So that's that. So at the end of the day, this game would be a single player game. It's quite similar to Digital Pets or Tamagotchi or Digimon for those who played. Now, the next thing is actually I want to make a simple MMO. This is becoming too ambitious, but I just want to put it out there just for a little bit of See, the thing is, if my MMO game have no players, would I feel sad? The answer is actually I would, because the upkeep of maintaining the server and whatnot would be a hassle. So that's the part that I don't want, not say just partially, majority of my decision. I don't want to do an MMO because of that. I should just focus on single player game, because single player game, if nobody plays, that's cool. It's already done, right? if you want to play, it's there. It's not like you must play, or if you want to visit, like, few years down the road, it's still there. And it's the same thing as well. As long I get one player, I'm happy. I'm happy for the current moment. Maybe I'll sing a different tune down the line, right? Maybe end of the year I'll sing a different tune, and that's the best part because I'm recording this, putting it on the record, and if I were to change a few things, maybe these few videos that I make will be fished out from the past, right? And then says, hey, you said this. You said this, and why did you go, why did you change? What makes me change my decision? And I think that's the cool part for this right now that I'm doing, right? A lot of these things is just documentation for myself. And yeah, I just now these days, this is how I keep my development progress anyway. So there's a lot of things that I've did right so far that is interesting for me, but might not be interesting for the rest of the world. That is the question. Yeah, no, I have nothing else. I have nothing else already. All right, so that's almost the end of the stream. I would say so far the test for this build is slightly a success. I'm still not happy with this part. This part is rubbish because look at it. They're attacking the wrong position. They are not looking at the guy, and they are kind of intersecting. The intersecting part, I'm not too picky already. Previously, I'm actually very picky. So we have a nice little loop. So everything is kind of working in a way as a not presentable, as a presentable work in progress build. And that's why I want to put the season 0 to iron out a few things. And then there we go. And of course, season 0's title. All right, I saved this for last. The title is Primal Paradise. Yeah, I want to build this game a little bit interesting, but every time, the thing is, I plan so much. It's like my roadmap, right? I get disappointed by my own roadmap. Oh, all right, so to give things into perspective, I have a few things that I want to do for this game, but I did not manage to pull it off. It's like all talk, no show. That was last year. That's why I want to change this year. This year, everything must be done correctly. If I say something that I want to do, it has to be done before I move on to the next thing. And there we go. Right? Officially on the record, end of the year, there will be a game. Right? Whether it's a good game or not, that's for you guys to decide, and you can let me know. Next up, we have a collection. So February, there's a February drop. This is mainly for my community out there on Twitch, and for those who wants to join, if you are curious, right, go to my Twitter. I'll do some of the informations are there. Of course, I have a Discord channel as well. I put most of my stuff there, as actually all my stuff, all the official stuff that I want to do, it will be on the Discord channel. If I said something on stream and I failed to jot it down, treat it as an empty promise. And you can remind me, all right? That's the fun bit. You can remind me and say, hey, you said this. Where is this thing? So that's that. And that's it. Yeah. Gonna save up a little bit for next week. But you know what? I think I need to pivot a little bit more to the problem. Okay, right, before we end this, or rather I will end this stream with this note. Sadly, there's a lot of game news out there recently, right? Predominantly this year, and no, predominantly mid of last year. Officially, I would say mid of last year, but in general, it's last year and this year. A lot of games news out there is drama, and not just any drama, it's just political drama, which I don't want to open up the can on my stream and on my YouTube channel as well. But at the end of the day, maybe I need to bite the bullet. Yeah, that is something that I'll cross the bridge when I need to. All right, I'm not gonna make a decision right here right now, but a lot of news out there are you know, not say I have to be careful, but it's, I would say, sensitive. Is it sensitive? A little bit. So we don't want to focus on that. We want to focus on making a game. We want to analyze the game itself. Is it fun to play? Is it yeah, the key thing is it fun to play? That's number one. Number two, is it visually pleasing to you? But that is subjective. So the next thing is it fun for me to play? I think that's the best way to handle it. If I want to go into the gaming side, like do all these things, right? Review and whatnot. Is it fun for me to play? Is it something that I like to play? And in that note, would I stream those game and make content on Twitch and or YouTube? That's a very good question for myself. If you want to let me know down in the comments below. Should I pivot a little bit more? Do you want more of those content? And last but not least, all right, if you see all this video pop up on YouTube, do note this is basically, I'm trying this for a year. I want to document the progress of my game. All right, and yeah, and the best way to archive it is through YouTube for me. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in for my YouTube, for my Twitch friends and viewers. And for you guys out there on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. And of course, do let me know in the comments below if you find the content is interesting to explore or boring. You can thumbs down. I'm cool with that. All right. I'm totally cool. So with that, I will wish everyone else a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PT time, every Tuesday and Thursday. See ya. See ya, my friends. Okay. That's a handful. Wow.